Hi guys, video number 2 of the day that I'm currently filming. Couldn't get those words out. This is going to be a TBR update for the owls. It's been a week and I've already changed my TBR, but it's fine. We're going to discuss why and everything here. So, for my owls, I'm just going to skip to that page in my journal. For my owls, I need to complete Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, History of Magic, Potions, Transfiguration, and Care of Magical Creatures. And out of those, I have completed 2. I have, however, out of all of the prompts, completed 3, and I will discuss that in a minute. So the Ministry Worker prompts that I have finished are Defense Against the Dark Arts, which was to read a book set at the sea or on the coast, and for that I read Daughter of Smoke and Bone. And I know you're probably thinking that is different to what I said in my video, and we're going to come to that. And I've also completed Transfiguration, which is a book involving shapeshifters, which for that I used Clockwork Prince by Cassandra Clare. This was the book that I intended to read for this anyway, so that is amazing. We kept like 1 book, 2 technically. Okay, so for the other 4 prompts that I have to finish, I have changed some of the books that I'll be reading for that, just because I kind of in a little bit of a mood reading thing. I'm not a TBR person. You can probably tell from the times when I've set a TBR, I will finish a different book and change and like take that a different one off my TBR. It just happens all the time. So it's happened. I have changed my TBR, so I will tell you the books that I've taken off my TBR, and yeah. So, ebook that I've taken off my TBR is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. I've changed that one, and I'll tell you what to in a moment. I've also not completely taken this off my TBR. I may need it for a different one. I think it's History of Magic. Yeah. If I decide to read this, it will count for History of Magic, but it may count for a different one at the same time, and that is Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. I do really want to read this month because it is Harry Potter readathon, and yeah, and I do have the audiobook for it now. I was hoping to get the audiobook for it because I can listen to audiobooks whilst I'm at work, and I can get 5 hours of audiobook listening done a shift, so that is amazing. So yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. Yeah, so I can get this one read, but I don't know how it will count to my prompts. I am thinking, if I manage to finish my base prompts, which is looking very likely, I'm going to obviously do the Dragon Tamer training, which I think I mentioned in the previous one, the book involving a dragon. And then there is the Anamgus, I can't say it, training, being able to change into an animal. But this doesn't involve any of that. So I'm going to have to try and fit it in whichever way I can, but hopefully I'll be able to get more than my basic prompts done. And I'm going to aim for all of the prompts anyway. So yeah, I have also taken the Starless Sea off of my TBR for this. I might again get to it this month. I doubt it because it's a beast of a book. But this was for Defense Against the Dark Arts, a book set at sea or on the coast. I changed this because I was able to get an audiobook that also fit that prompt, and that was Daughter of the Pirate King, by, I can't remember the author's name, Trisha Levingseller, something like that. I really enjoyed that book. I gave it 4 stars, and I've also read Clockwork Prince. I gave that 4 stars too. So yes, other books that I have changed. So books that I've changed to, basically. I've already mentioned Starlessy because I've finished that one. That was changed to Daughter of Pirate King. I changed Harry Potter a couple of times. I changed it to Lord of the Rings, the first book. I can't remember for the life of me. Fellowship of the Ring, I think. I changed it for that because that's an audiobook and I can listen to that at work, which is still a possibility if I can see if I can fit that in some other way. But I've actually picked up physical book Serpent and Dove. This involves a witch, many witches actually, and I'm 56 pages in and really enjoying this, to be honest. So yeah, this I'm hoping to get a fair amount of read today. I do also have uni work to do today, but Sunday I have Sunday off work and that is Easter Sunday, so I can spend all day reading, so that's great. And the other book that I've changed is Potions. I've changed Potions. I have changed that from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 to Binti, the short story sci-fi series. The first book is 96 pages long and that is called Binti. I can't pronounce the author's name, so I'm not going to try, but I have bought that on Kindle because it was like just over £1, I think, so I bought that on Kindle, and that is going to be my book for Potions because it's under 150 pages, so that is amazing. Currently I do still have 2 books that are the same, so I am still going to be reading One of Us is Next by Karen M. McManus. This is for Charms because it has a white cover. I do have now, because I've also got Ruined by Amy someone, which couldn't also fit that prompt because it has a white cover, but it's also a bigger book. It's like over 400 pages. But I am looking forward to reading One of Us is Next, so that is definitely happening this month. And Care of Magical Creatures is still Spin the Dawn. There is the chance that that could also change, but we'll see what happens. I've also decided that there are other ministry working things that I could do. So if I decide that I can't maybe get all of the prompts done, if I do the base prompts for a ministry worker, which is just Charms, Defense Against the Dark Arts, History of Magic, Potions and Transfiguration, I get those done, I can do any ministry job, right? And then some of them have like extra ones that you have to pass, like Care of Magical Creatures for the one that I want to do, or we have like arithmetic, Muggle Studies, that kind of thing. So we'll just kind of see what happens. I might end up with 2 ministry jobs or whatever. Yeah, so that is my update. I have spoken so quickly in this video. So basically I have kept 2 books, 3 books technically, the same. Clockwork Prince, Spin the Dawn, and Clockwork Prince, Spin the Dawn, and One of Us is Next. Those have stayed the same. I've changed Guardians of the Galaxy, Harry Potter, and the Starlessy. And I have finished 2 prompts. Okay. For my career. Overall, for all of the prompts, I have finished 3 because I have also finished Astronomy, which is read a book when it's mostly dark outside. Because my job starts at 2 AM and I can read up until 7 AM whilst I'm working, it's predominantly dark outside, and during that time I've actually finished 2 books. But the one that's going to count is Down on the Sticks and Bones by Chanel McGuire, because I'd hardly started that book when I finished it at work, so I'm counting it. That book I gave 4 stars to. So the 3 books that I finished this month I've given 4 stars to, which is great, to say the least. Yeah, so my reading plans now are Serpent and Dove, One of Us is Next, Spin the Dawn, and Binti, to finish this. For the extracurricular activities, I only still have Dragon Tamer Dam, which is still going to be viable unless I can pick a different one that involves dragons, because I've started reading it and it's kind of childish, so we might see if we can find a different one that involves dragons, which means that could also change, but that will be in my update video again, which hopefully won't be in a week, because hopefully I won't change my reading plans again. Hopefully. I do want to see if I can get this one done as well. I'm going to try not push too hard because this one has newts too. So this is arithmetic, potions and transfiguration. Arithmetic I can definitely do, I think. Oh no, that's astronomy. Arithmetic I can definitely do. Potions I can read the second divinity, and transfiguration. I'm sure I can find another book that involves shapeshifting. Clockwork Princess, I can get this on audio again. So there are ways and means of me completing more than just, yeah. Basically I'm just going to read and read and read and hope that is my plan. Yeah. I hope this had some kind of semblance of meaning to the video, because it just didn't in my head, but I'm hoping that it does to you. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!